How is that possible? No, something's gotta be off. Whoa, tidal wave! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Fish Friday. Today we are going to be revamping a Red Sea Max 130 reef tank that has just been getting neglected. No dosing, no cleanup. All the corals are going crazy. There's not many corals in there, but it's just not been getting taken care of. So we're going to come in and do a little work. Not only that, stick around to the end of this video so you can find out how you can win a sick tank giveaway. A tank, a light, 2 tickets to Skellyfest, a $50 gift card. It is a stocked freaking giveaway, so stick around for that. First, I think I'm gonna pull a couple things out of this tank to bring over to the Revamp tank. I'll probably do a little bit of Hollywood Stunner. That's always a good popper. The green Spongalis. I got a couple Zoas over there. Maybe some bubblegum Digi that I could bring. We have made it to the Red Sea Max 130 reef tank that we are gonna be revamping. Jason's Red Sea Max 130. You guys might have seen his 120 gallon. This is his little room tank that he's had for a while since, what? When did you get it?
2014, I think, January.
This is like the original gangsta Red Sea, right? A little retro light kit that we did years ago. Didn't we pick out like which LEDs to put in, and then yeah, we wired everything. It was pretty cool. Definitely needs a little bit of work. Like what is going on over here? Is that just like a mound of bubble algae, or?
Yep.
Hey, look, if you guys were here for this is Tripod Pat. He looks like he's doing good down there. And I see one of my rainbow trolls is just thrown down there. Other than that, we got freaking GSP wall. This is one of the main things that you want to take care of, right? This is GSP on the rock.
Starting to take over the main rock.
Oh, what are we going to do with this clown? Isn't he really mean?
He's aggressive, yeah.
Oh, your hands are going in there.
Biter.
A bunch of bubble algae on the back walls, too.
So I haven't done a water change in this thing in maybe 4 months.
You haven't?
I haven't tested nothing. I haven't dosed anything.
I hooked Jason up with a bunch of corals. Like, we can just officially say that the Red Sea Max 130 is sponsored by Dream Stay Living. Like, it's official. Brought you some new filter floss as well as some magic pads. For those of you guys that know, this is the shit. It's so good. Alright, we got the scrubber so we could clean, you know, those. Oh, yours aren't actually that bad. This side, yeah. Clean those corners of the glass, get that thing looking spick and span. In terms of coral, so we can start getting these to temp acclimate. You have right here, I think I got you a Season's Greetings, I want to say. We have a bubblegum Digi. Green Spongalis. Here we have a humongous Red Monty. It's a big one. I already know where I'm putting that one. And here we got...
You got more?
Yeah, you got 2 more in here. I'm telling you, I hooked it up. This is a pink hippo polyp.
Sheesh.
And, oh, you got 2 things in here. We got Bam Bams, and there's also a little piece of Space Invader chalice. Like, literally 1 eye. I don't know, it was just sitting there, so I brought it. Let's test this thing and see where we're at. See what we're working with. Let's
do the easy one first. Let's check the salinity.
Oh, you don't check that either?
No, check nothing.
Oh, my God. So we're going to take this thing from blah to that. I don't know what that was, but yeah. That's what we're going to do. We're going to spice this thing up. If you guys are new here, this would be a good time for you to hit the subscribe button. We got new fish videos every single Friday. Make sure you're here for it. Check this out. Nice little pieces floating around. What's your guess? You
35. 37, 38.
Well, look, you need RO. So you have RO made?
Yeah.
Get the salinity back up to par. That is pretty crazy that your sand bed looks like this clean. There's no algae issues. Check out this super sick test kit he's got. It goes zzz. I mean, you'll see in a second.
What does it do?
It goes zzz. We're just going to do a little alk and calcium check. So you're guessing 6 is?
Yeah.
10 milliliters. And we are using a Red Sea test kit. This is what I use as well. What is that thing?
This thing is a SR Aquatics. It's little.
Whoa!
If you hate doing testing, this makes your job or your task a lot more pleasant. I hated doing testing. This makes it a little better.
What's the little pill in there for?
It's a magnet. So the pill is the magnet, and there's a magnet in here spinning, causing that thing to spin.
That thing is super cool.
And then watch how easy.
That's blue. Blue's good.
And it's got to be green.
I have the hardest time telling the colors of the alkalinity. Still blue. Still blue. That looks pretty green to me, no? I go usually till it's yellow.
Yeah. So I'll take the number there. That looks green to me. And it says, yeah, it's so long ago I don't remember to read this thing. 0.44, and we're at 6.2. Not as bad.
Oh, well, you're in the 6s though. You're pretty good. That's not that bad. So let's get this puppy up to 7, and then you can get it up to 8 within a couple days.
I could get up to 7.2 today.
So I actually used to have my Red Sea Max 250 at like 9.5 for Alk. And then slowly I realized that it was okay to have it a little bit lower. Not only that, it was costing me an arm and a leg. I still pay an arm and a leg for Alk now. I just got the huge 5,000 milliliter Alk of Red Sea, which I'm super pumped about because I saved a bunch of money by switching to that. It was a little difficult to figure out where to put it, but we got it, dude. So I used to have it around like 9.5, and now I've slowly dialed it back, and I stay around like 8.5 now. So that's my little sweet spot. All the corals still seem to be doing okay. I've cut back a little bit on the spending, not so much, but yeah, 8.5 is kind of where I like to keep it at.
Current level 6.2. I'm gonna go for 7.5.
That's too much, isn't it?
You can go, I think, 1.4 a day.
Do not. It says do not increase more than. Okay, so that's a little bit more. That's a little bit on the edge, but I guess.
No, it's 1.3.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. Okay.
And we're using liquid soda ash. So we need 31.57 mLs. So we're going to do 30.
Let's do 30. Yeah, that sounds good. This is what you're mixing, right? This looks like some concoction that you made in your backyard. 30 mils. Let's get this guy popping so that way we can test the calcium and it will sit in there for a bit and churn. This is a super clean container you have here. Cleanest I've seen yet. I do like this little pour bottle though. Very convenient.
30. Oh, that's 31.
Now you're in the flow. Elk? Check. My guess for calcium is 320. You?
I'm going to go 300.
Oh, nice. I always think the extra drop is going to go in.
So we're looking for...
Blue.
A blue.
A blue. A blue. I know that, guys. Come on. That pill's... Oh, shit. The pill's freaking out in there. What's going on with it?
No, it's liquid. I guess the calcium is really high.
This is crazy. What in the world? No way.
It's over 500.
How is that possible?
What did we do
No,
wrong?
something's got to be off. There's no way. How is that possible? You haven't dosed it at all. Retest. Retest. Oh, your calcium is high, high, high. Or this thing is bad. This tank is super dirty, but we're going to test this tank and see if it's an error in the testing or just the water.
No, it's changing.
Yeah, so your calcium is just way high on this tank. So that just slowed our process a hair. Jason's going to do a quick 5-gallon emergency water change just to get the calcium back down a little bit because it is at over 500, which is not great. Yeah, might as well suck off all that out. There's not any algae, so.
No algae.
Oh, you'll get it?
I got them already.
Really? Oh, nice. Oh, that's a big chunk. You got stuck.
Can you grab it? Here?
No, down, down. Yep, there, and then directly towards me. Up, up. Nope, too much. It's fine. It's little.
I want it. Where?
Towards you. Towards you, towards you, towards you, towards you, towards you. Down. There you go. Boom, got it.
Last time there was a big bristleworm in here.
Look at that ball of bubble algae. Oh, no!
Big.
Man down! So this pump is not on right now, this one.
Yeah, it is.
Why don't you turn it off so it's not blowing all over the freaking tank? Come on, have I showed you nothing? Even I know that. You like to leave the snails with the bubble algae, right?
That's her afro.
Yeah.
Look at this big ball. Came right off.
Oh, what the heck? Put it on as a hat.
Come
here. That thing is crazy. Nice and clean now. Oh no, what is that? That's another one?
That was a Ghani frog that you gave me.
Those are humongous bubble algae. Jason's gonna scrape the corner with the nice intake corner scrapers. Look at that. Yeah, you sometimes gotta move it around and find the corner that works best for you. Oh, tidal wave! Thing's really nice with this thing. That is a plate of GSP.
Mat of GSP. Look at that. They got bristleworms, so you gotta be careful.
They bite?
No, they sting.
Why don't you put a glove on? I brought a glove for you.
Look at the shit that encrusted. Snails, dead corals.
You could probably just pull that out and just peel that whole piece. Oh, right here. Oh, no. No. I don't know what they look like.
Worms? Anybody want GSP?
That was a nice chunk right there that you got.
Look at that. While we're here, we're going to keep peeling here
Aren't
to
you supposed
see
to wear gloves?
where we can get
That's
to.
the whole point of the gloves.
No, I thought he was going to be biting me.
I can't even see the clownfish in here. He's gone.
Running for his life.
Watch them buttons. They're all right there. You should be wearing gloves. This is
You got gloves?
Yeah, I have gloves. I've been telling you to put gloves on for 10 minutes.
Give me a glove.
Much better. Safety first.
And guys, this is why you don't put GSP on your rock.
Gonna have to do another 5-gallon change. Ended up breaking off that rock just because the GSP just would not come off of there. But now...
I really like that ledge. It like came up.
Well, hope you learned your lesson on why not to put a GSP rock next to your main structure. Everybody, don't put a GSP rock next to your main structure because then you'll have this happening and you can't get rid of it. So, another little water change to try to clean up some of this cloudiness now. Alright, this is day 2. We had to bring it back because last night things got super cloudy in here when we were doing all that maintenance work and it was just already late. So we're back now. Everything's cleared up really nice. The water's gotten back to normal. All levels now that are back to evened out. So the GSP hasn't opened up again, which I don't think Jason's upset about. We were able to get it all off of the rock there. We had to break off. Jason had to break off that piece right there, which actually took off some of those buttons with it, so that's kind of good. Cleaned up all the bubble algae off of the top pump up there. That's clean enough for him. He doesn't want to, like, super clean it. Cleaned up the glass, got these corners looking good. So the last thing to do is just place these corals in here and, yeah, call it a day. This red Monty that I have is super freaking bright. There was a point in my tank when my levels were really high that it was getting, like, super thin, but it started to get chunky again, and now I got so much of it. I don't know what to do with it. Like
something like this?
What can you do on that seaweed? Up higher. Yeah, like on that thing.
Like that?
Or maybe a little farther where you had it would be weird. That would be good right there. So we need the spongalis. Just put the spongalis with, I think, your other spongalis there, no? So, like, right next to it. Different spot for it. Jason picked that nice bubblegum digi you got there. Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah. So just glue that the leg part so that way you can stick it against the rock there. Hollywood Stunner. That little ledge looks like a great spot for the season's greeting. What about on that? Yeah, there you go. Boom, so you see that nice, to knock the rock over. Nice little green balancing out a little bit. I think the Bam Bams would look good right there on that little base next to the mushrooms.
I don't know where they are.
Yeah, they are kind of, there you go. Final one, the pink hippos. They're just gonna go into the sand bed.
With the rest of them.
With these guys over here. Look at, you gotta fix my rainbow troll.
Your tripod pad always keeps flipping it over.
That guy tripod pad, look at him over here. There you go. Secret sauce, filter floss, with magic pad behind it. Boom. Let's see what your filter looks like. When's the last time you changed it?
Months ago. It doesn't get dirty for some reason.
Really? That's what that back chamber is looking like.
Protein skimmer that
It's not
abandoned.
It looks dirty to me.
Maybe it's just from yesterday's mess.
Oh, that's true. It was a disaster yesterday. New Chemi Pure going in. Your water flow goes through the top, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, so then you're going to want to put this like this. When you're putting the magic pad, you want to put the rough side bottom.
Like so?
Like so. Send it way down. We go, go, go. Alright, new media's in. And that about wraps it up. How you feeling, Jason? Now that your tank's
nice and clean.
Nice and clean, right? A little bit of color pops once it starts opening up and growing, hopefully. Should clear up in a couple hours. We got a little bit more color. We got the red Monty, which will hopefully start growing back. And then as you can see, hopefully it will fill up that back area a little bit. We got some of the green spongalis. It's number 2. We got the one eye of Space Invader Chalice. That's 3. We got Hollywood Stunner down here. That's 4. We got the pink hippos, 5. There was another one. Bam Bams, 6. Bubblegum Digi, 7. And Season's Greeting. Hooked them up with 8 frags, which again, once they settle in and stuff, they'll look a little better. Have a little bit more going on in the tank than just one big spot of green leather and a toadstool over here, you know? And the GSP, obviously. Check that out. There's a little piece of jack-o'-lantern in that rock, too. maybe with the levels getting back in check, it will start to grow. That would look cool. Some of you might think that this was gonna be like all scraped free on the pump and everything, but that's just not how Jason rolls. So you can only revamp a tank as much as the tank owner wants to revamp it, you know what I mean? No more bubble algae on the back wall.
Looks great. Thank you so much for the gifts.
If you stay on top of your dosing a little bit.
I have to buy a doser for this tank.
It's like 80 bucks. That sums it up on the revamp of the Red Sea Max 130 Reef tank. Thanks so much to Jason for having us over here and fixing this thing up. Hopefully in a couple weeks it is looking pristine condition and starting to blossom a little bit. Now for the tank giveaway, which you guys have been hanging on for. Let me tell you, this thing is stacked. For those of you guys that do not know, I am putting on an aquatic event over here in South Florida, Miami specifically, called Skellyfest, the Ultimate Aquatic Expo. And our title sponsor, South Plains Aquaculture, is actually coming from Texas. Super dope. They are also the ones putting on this giveaway for you guys. So the giveaway is a 7.1 gallon Tideline rimless tank, a Kessil A80 Tuna Blue Light. Like, both of those things individually would be a sick giveaway as it is, and then both of them are included in the giveaway. 2 tickets to Skellyfest, plus a $50 gift card to use at the South Plains Aquaculture booth at Skellyfest. This is a dope giveaway. It's free to enter. Basically, you enter by following our 2 accounts on Instagram, sharing the post and tagging us, as well as tagging 3 friends in the comments. That's it, you're entered. We're gonna pick randomly on June 1st and announce the winner. If you guys are local, check out skellyfest.com for your tickets. They're only $12 online right now. $50 for the VIP. There's only 50 VIP tickets, and those are going pretty fast. So if VIP is the way you want to go, I suggest checking them out sooner rather than later. Ticket prices for the general admission will go up just a little bit closer towards the event as well as at the door. So make sure you get those early ticket prices and lock your spot in now. We're going to have coral vendors, raffle, lounge, aquarium products, ocean art, like... It's going to be a fun freaking day. September 24th in Miami. Make sure you guys are here for it. If you guys are new here, hit the subscribe button, turn those notifications on. We got new fish videos every single Friday. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Later.